Let's check out the Samsung Galaxy A21s. Now this device features a very large 6.5-inch display. The display itself is 720p. We're getting a PPI of 270. We're getting a 20:9 aspect ratio, so a more narrow and taller form factor with the phone. And we're getting an 82.8% screen to body ratio. Now we do have a hole punch for the front facing camera, and that camera itself is 13 megapixels. Now internally, we're getting 64 gigabytes of storage with this phone, and we're getting micro SD card expansion. Now with the device, we are getting a fingerprint sensor on the back as well as face unlock. So let's give that a try. And that was very quick, so very fast, responsive fingerprint sensor here with the phone. So we have a quad camera setup on the back of the device. We have a 48 megapixel main camera. We have an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. We have a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera, and we have a 2 megapixel macro camera for close-up photos. So here's how things look with the main 48 megapixel camera. Now you can also switch over to a wider view using the ultra wide angle camera. And you can see that with that camera, we can fit a lot more content into the frame. Now to access the macro camera, you need to go over to the More tab, tap on macro, and then now you can get very close to the subject to take very close-up pictures. So we also get the live focus portrait mode as well. I know that's very popular with a lot of people. And then flipping over to the front-facing camera, we have live focus portrait mode as well. We also have the standard front-facing selfie mode. We also have a wider field of view as well. So a lot of different options here. Now with this device, we are getting 4 gigabytes of RAM, and we're getting the Samsung Exynos 850 processor. Now with this device, you can take video at up to 1080p. We're getting a very large 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 15 watt fast charging abilities. Now the software on here is Android 10 with Samsung's One UI 2.0. So if you've used other Samsung devices recently, then it's going to be a very familiar software experience. But now that we've gone over the main specifications of the device, let's take a closer look at the hardware. So I already talked a lot about the front panel here on the phone. We are getting a very large display in general. Now this phone is built completely out of plastic, minus the display itself, which of course is glass. But taking a look at the left side of the phone, we have the slot for the micro SD card and SIM card. Then on the right, power button and volume buttons. Then on the top, we have the noise canceling microphone. And then on the bottom, we have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. We have the USB-C port for charging and data transfer. We have the microphone, and we have the speaker. Then on the back of the device, we have the camera module, which we already talked about. We have the fingerprint sensor and the Samsung logo. But other than that, that's about it. So a very sleek, modern looking phone with a very minimalist design as well. But here is the box that the device does come in. So in here, we're getting some literature. We're getting an adaptive USB fast charger. We're getting a SIM card removal tool. We're getting some 3.5 millimeter headphones. And then finally, we're getting a USB-C cable for charging and data transfer. So you're getting all the essentials you need included in the box. So this is the Samsung Galaxy A21s. In this video, we did a hands-on look of the device. We went over the major specifications, and I showed you everything that comes included in the box.